Hey Gemini, this is Tara from Tara's Tarot. I'm here with your July reading. So I've dealt your cards and I want to talk about a couple things real quick to sum up before we go through the whole thing. So it looks like this is a lot's coming up about developing some kind of project, bringing some kind of manifestation to the 3D plane. It looks like things are developing and moving forward slowly, but that there is this building and growing and developing, and things are starting to sprout, and there's going to be more opportunity with this in the future. So it looks like everything's kind of moving in the right direction and gaining momentum and gaining reality. But then there's this storyline here. It looks like you're not happy with something, or you're discontented with something. You're not really feeling happy, excited, fulfilled. It looks like something may have happened in the recent past where you're not feeling as fulfilled or emotionally contented, like you're emotionally disappointed, and there's something hidden from you, but it's about to come out in the near future. So so our main energy for this month, we've got the Four of Cups here. So just gonna make sure you can see this. Okay, so our theme that this whole reading is centered around is feeling not happy, not fulfilled, like something just isn't really right, disappointed or bored or apathetic, or not liking the way something is going, not feeling this is the right path for you, or so there's something that you could be feeling down about or not satisfied with. Now, you might have a decision to make. I don't know what this King of Swords is exactly for you, but there's a need for logical thought. There's a need for balanced decision making. This could also be somebody that has come in and kind of made a decision for you, or is telling you something that you don't want to hear, or is saying, nope, this is the way. It could even be the general situation. This is the way the cookie crumbled. This is what's right. This is what we have to do. And you're kind of like, well, I'm not thrilled about that. The Ace of Cups is moving into the recent past. So again, showing there's some kind of transition here from feeling really happy, content, fulfilled, hopeful, to being like, wait, I'm not liking how this is kind of going. And it looks like there's this theme here about gaining truth, getting to the truth, getting the answers. We have you showing up as the position of the Hermit. So this is when our soul is, meant to go through a time of reflection and gaining answers, gaining knowledge, gaining wisdom. So often this can manifest where we're kind of in our own space more. We're in our own head, reflecting. We have to go find the answers alone. It's only inside of us, our connection with God and the universe. We have to get there internally. We have to kind of go on this alone. That doesn't mean that you're going to be alone physically, but this process, there's something that you need to realize, that it's about your journey. There's something that you're gaining information on based on your process and quest and journey. Now, I do see information coming to light underneath this reading. So what's kind of going on behind the scenes, what's the subconscious kind of drive, is the Seven of Swords. So something's hidden. I don't know if this is hidden from you, but it seems like it might be, because you're going to come into more information in the near future that's going to enlighten you. But either this is information that you're not seeing right now, like you don't have all the facts, you don't have all the information. Someone could be trying to, maliciously hide something for you, keep the paperwork hidden right in the small print, not really sharing their feelings or thoughts, wanting to keep something from you. Or it doesn't have to be malicious or like manipulative. It's just that there's some kind of information that is being held close to the chest, that is not transparent, that is not out there for you to know yet. But then in the near future, it looks like this information does come to light. So this quest you're on, things might seem like they don't make sense right now, like you're not happy with what's going on, but you're going to find this information out. You're going to be enlightened and be aware of more. So the Ace of Swords coming up in your near future, the information is seen now. This is cutting away all the dead wood, all the stuff that, all the BS. This is getting to the truth of the matter, getting to the, you know, that aha moment where you understand everything, where everything is shown to you. There's no room for misjudgment. There's no room for confusion. It's just seeing everything as it is, absolute truth. So that's looking really good. So as we move forward into the near future this month for you, Gemini, it looks like you're getting what you need in terms of information, perspective, truth. This can be literally getting a message from someone or seeing something in the physical form that causes this awakening, or this can just be something that you've put together, you've connected the dots for yourself, and this is a perspective shift within you. But either way, it changes obviously inner and outer. So this should be affecting things. And you know, when we get the truth, it's always a positive thing. We can move forward and we know kind of what we're working with. So I feel like this journey with the Hermit, you know, you get your answers that you're looking for. Now, a lot of this has to do with this project or finances or career or something you're creating in the physical form. That all looks good. That looks like things are in alignment, like things are developing, things are progressing, things are starting to grow and build. The only thing with that is it's still in like the beginning nurturing phase. So you're going to have to put a lot of energy and time and attention in this to make sure it continues to grow and it continues to develop. Don't think that nothing's happening because things aren't happening quick enough. It's how they're meant to grow. But we're going to look at this because you might be feeling a little conflicted about that. So, all right, let's break this down. So hanging over the reading, what's kind of apparent on the surface level, what your, you know, conscious mind is kind of focusing on, the King of Pentacles. So this is all about gaining some kind of mastery over your physical world. So whether this is somebody helping you, like a mentor or a boss or a business partner, kind of guiding you and showing you the way, like you're following this example, or you want to connect with this person to enhance your business or your life or your livelihood. This could be just you or what you want to happen. So, you know, creating that, we're going to see, creating that secure, you know, space where you're living in abundance, you're thriving, your projects are thriving, your finances are good. So this is what you're focused on. You want to be that King of Pentacles. You want to have that money come through, that successful business, you know, the mortgage to come through, whatever this is. That's kind of, I see where your focus is. You want to generate this and make this, you know, have that in your life. Now, things are starting to sprout. So environment, we've got the Page of Pentacles here. So yes, this is when the seeds have been planted, the soil is fertile, and they're starting to bloom. So this is when we need to cultivate this. And, you know, okay, it just started to grow, but there's more work to do. But this is a good sign. This is saying, yes, things are happening, things are growing, things are developing, things are working, you are manifesting things. But now it's about continuing to apply the energy, continuing to work practically, continuing to, you know, water the crop and pick the bugs off and, you know, make sure it's getting enough light, like really, you know, nurturing this little baby that is manifesting in your world right now. But things are growing. Now, bottom of the deck, so underneath the deck, this is a Three of Pentacles. So this is just kind of like an extra message, general kind of energy over the reading. And so this is here, we see things coming together, the right people joining forces, the right puzzle pieces aligning to move up that staircase to progress. to create a further, to build on this idea. So the Three of Pentacles is, things are really solid. Things have kind of reached a level where it's formed enough. You have enough to show for this thing. It's developing to the point where it's solid and you can build upon it. Okay, that's why these steps are here, because you're moving up, you're climbing upwards. You're not juggling and maintaining this anymore. It's already kind of come to that level. So now you can build on it and you can move up. So this could be about business partnerships too. You're with the right people, you're with the right company, you have the right business idea. It's just everything's in alignment where it's supposed to be in order to move forward. So again, that's really good. I see in your hopes and fears, we've got the Six of Pentacles. This is just that hope of this business deal coming through, or this money to be received, or whatever this is that you're wanting to develop in your world. That's just, saying that you're hoping to get that. And it seems like that's all coming together. Now the outcome, we've got two different energies here. We've got the Knight of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles. So, excuse me. So this is clearly, there's this theme about money, career, physical world. So as we come to the outcome, yes, things are moving forward, one foot after the other. Things are building, things are growing, things are developing as they should with the Knight of Pentacles. Now the thing with the Knight of Pentacles is it's not going to be overnight, it's not going to be fast. It's going to be practical, it's going to be solid. It's going to take the time it takes. It's going to be one foot after the other, but that is such a good energy to have for building in the physical, because you're really planning and producing something that's going to last, and that's going about this the right way. And then we have this Ace of Pentacles, this beautiful opportunity, this whole new fresh portal to a new world of abundance. And it's the next level. It's things are kicking up a notch, and there's this new opportunity to embrace. There's this new alignment of things where, there's a new aspect, new shift, and it's all positive and it's full of potential and abundance. So that is great. So yes, if you're working on this physical project or career or money or whatever goal that is, anything that you're trying to bring into the physical, that is definitely underway and developing. So keep going forward with that. I would say it's definitely time, and it's definitely aligned with you. And it really bodes well in the future for coming to fruition and giving you these beneficial opportunities. Now, also in the outcome, our other energy we have showing up is looking like a little bit of confusion and tricky thoughts or conversations or information. So the Page of Swords here, this is like some kind of blunt, immature information that we understand and message we get. Could be communication, could be fine print, could be whatever, a doubt that we have about the situation. So some piece of information that isn't necessarily convenient, and like that kind of takes our attention, and we have to kind of consider what that's doing. Now this can be hot air, this can just be gossip, this doesn't have to be something to actually worry about, but there's something that's grabbing your attention. And then Two of Swords is this confusion, not really being sure what decision to make, not really being sure what the right thing to do is, which direction to take. Now it's interesting because in the near future you do get there is an aha moment. There's an opportunity here because it's the ace. This is like when the universe hands us something on a plate, on a silver platter, and we're kind of like, we can take it, we can notice it, or we can be oblivious to it and kind of ignore it. So in the near future, it's like there's this opportunity for you to get the truth, to see the truth, to have a new perspective, to understand it all, to put it all together. But then why are you left with feeling stuck and trapped between two decisions, or not sure what information to go with in the outcome? So let's get a clarity card on that. I'm just curious. Now when we do private readings, this is going to be your question, this is going to be tailored to your situation. So it's going to obviously be a lot more detailed and in depth, because I'm not looking at just the overlying general energy that would apply to every situation. We can get exactly to the heart of what your question is. So let's see, this Two of Swords energy, why is this here? Why is there confusion or a stalemate when everything is moving forward? It looks like there's a breakthrough in understanding. So why is this still here in the outcome? Might have to do with that Page of Swords. Like for some of you, like you could get wind of information or hear something negative from someone, or get a piece of information where that actually causes you to doubt and causes you to question what you've found out. So that may be the case. So really discern, where is this information coming from? Is this accurate, or is this just gossip? You don't want that to kind of pollute your progress and make you feel doubtful when you really don't need to be. So just be careful of who is telling you things and what you're believing in and how that's affecting you. Why is the Two of Swords here? What is the Two of Swords in this outcome? Two of Swords. Okay, so we've got the Star. Yeah, exactly. So the Star is all about belief, believing in something, following a vision, being compelled, knowing what guidance you're getting, being so in tune with, your truth and your dreams and your vision, okay? So yeah, I feel like it's almost like you could be overthinking, or you could be believing information you're getting and thinking that should be a factor when it really doesn't need to be. So be careful about getting too wrapped up and too confused and letting your own thoughts kind of confuse you, especially with Gemini. You have that dualistic being and thinking. This is saying that what you want to have happen can come true. Everything is moving in the right direction. This feeling, if you're feeling discontented or down or just kind of blah, that's going to pass. You're going to know what you need to do. So it's a matter of having faith in that and believing in that and continuing moving on, and not allowing information that is just immature, gossipy, this doesn't have a strong basis. This is more like just extraneous information that you don't necessarily have to listen to or deal with. So if that has you triggered and making you feel like now you have to rethink everything, trust what you know, trust what information does come to light in the near future, continue on with this path, and follow that vision. If you're confused, if you're doubtful, follow that vision for the future. Alright, let's just pull a card from the Archangel Michael deck just to kind of get an exclamation point on here for you. Just kind of like what you're being guided to do in light of this whole context of the reading. Okay, so we got innocence for you. So it's just about remembering how, we are pure, we are innocent. Let go of any guilt or feelings that, we can't have what we want, or, this is about the purity that's in all of us. So it says, Dear God and angels, thank you for helping me see that all of your qualities of pure love and light are reflected within me and all others. Help me embrace my God-given innocence so I may be at peace. So that is relevant for some of you guys. I just want to pull one more. Oh. Alright, this says, pay attention to your dreams. So, This is all about asking for guidance to come through in your dreams. So this is really fitting actually for this Star card and the Two of Swords. All right, so this, pay attention to your dreams, says, thank you for tucking me into bed, blah, blah, blah. I invite you into my dreams as my teacher, guide, and healer. Please allow me to understand this situation on a spiritual level and give me guidance. It's exactly what the Star card is. Having that spiritual pull towards what you want to create, the vision, what you believe in, what you're being shown for your future. That following that calling, that magic, that spark inside of yourself. So remember, this clarified the Two of Swords. So when you're feeling doubtful, if you're feeling stuck, ask for the answers to come through in your dreams. That's a great way to instantly have, information implanted in our subconscious and get the answers we need. And just remember to follow that spiritual truth that you believe in, what you know to be true. Don't get too confused with the surface level information, because again, this information that could be making you feel doubtful, it really is, the definition of the Page of Swords is like gossipy, empty information. So that looks good, Gemini. If this made sense to you, please leave your comments below. I'd love to hear how this pertains. If you have questions, leave below. And if anyone would like a private reading, information is below. But you can email me if you just want to talk about it first, tara@tarastarot.com. Readings get to you in about a week. Much, much more in-depth and specific than this, but this is a general reading. So I hope this did help you, and I will see you guys next month. Have a great July. Okay, bye.